guys, and welcome to Life Lessons with Lariani. Today's life lesson is, are you doing what you're meant to be doing? Now, there's a lot of things we can do. We can do things that are new to us. We can do things that scare us. We can do things that bring us excitement and joy. We can do things that we love to do. We can do things that other people love to do, and because we love them, we do it. Like, there are a million things that we could be doing. But are we doing what we're meant to be doing? We have about 18 hours a day, subtracting sleep, and we get to choose what we get to do. That's the beautiful thing about life. I can choose one day to wake up and just hop on a plane and go somewhere if I had the funds and if COVID didn't exist. And I can choose to do whatever I want to do. But am I choosing what I'm supposed to be choosing? Now, of course, we're supposed to enjoy life, but today I had been presented with that task, that opportunity to choose. And the way that I kind of knew what my answer would be was by checking in with God and seeing that if it's where He needed me to be. So this Saturday, specifically, a friend and I were planning on having maybe like a handful, no more than 10 people, Dominicans, get together to celebrate Dominicans' Independence Day. Now, an acting group that I'm a part of, which consists of two friends of mine who are talented moguls, they contacted me asking if I was available Saturday afternoon to meet up so that we can work on self-tapes, and our goal is to meet every single week, once a week, to just put ourselves on tape and to constantly work on our craft and improve, right? To reflect, give each other feedback and see what we can do to get better. Now, these are two things that I wanted to do and two choices that I had. I could either hang out with my Dominican peeps and dance and listen to good music and just vibe out, that I haven't done since COVID started, or I can meet up with these two people who I know I could probably reschedule with them, and that I'll definitely meet up with them next week and the following week, versus the Dominicans, it would just be this one day, right? So I had to choose. But how I knew how to choose was checking in with God and seeing, again, I may be repeating myself, but seeing if I was doing what He wanted me and needed me to do. Now, these two people in my acting group are people that I prayed for. I prayed for people with their work ethic, someone who I can collaborate with, someone who I can feed off of creatively, someone who we can share the insights that we know about this industry or about casting directors and about our marketing materials and all of this stuff, like things that I prayed that other people would have, but God never put it in them. Instead, He gave me these two friends who I know with us working and collaborating together, we will all rise. And so just reflecting on that alone, reflecting on the fact that they were prayers that were sent, I knew right away what my choice would be, what my answer would be. And so I ended up contacting my friend and told her that I couldn't meet up. And I told my acting group that I will see them on Saturday. And so I just want to make sure that you guys take that one example as a testimony, because what's weird is an hour later, what ended up happening was that someone had contacted me, and this is someone who I hadn't heard from since March of last year, someone who I hadn't been in touch with for a year, contacted me and asked me if I was available on Friday to be a production assistant. And if I had said yes to hanging out with the Dominicans on Saturday and asking my acting group if we can push our self-tape to Friday evening, I wouldn't have been available on Friday. I wouldn't have been able to say yes to this opportunity that came out of the blue. But what I believe is that it came from God, because God put my name on His heart to contact me to work with him. You know, like things like that don't happen often. And the last time something like that happened, I ended up working on Raven's Home for a year. And Raven's Home is a spin-off of That's So Raven from Disney Channel. So the fact that this happened, I knew it was from God, and I'm excited to see what ends up happening that day. I don't necessarily know what the project is about. I don't know who the talent is, but I'm pretty sure that either I'm gonna meet somebody, or I'm gonna learn a new skill, or I'm just gonna have a good time and continue to build my network and relationships. You know, whatever it may be, I'm excited, and I feel like my response to my choice on working Saturday with my acting group opened the door for this person to contact me on Friday. Now, I'm not saying we have the power to manifest our lives. I think we can have positive thinking and give ourselves affirmation. But at the end of the day, if it's in God's will, He will do it. But we also have to, work with Him. And by working with Him, that means checking in with Him and seeing if we're doing what He wants us to do. And so I hope that this is a testimony for you guys to truly check in. Because yes, I want you guys to live your life. I want you guys to enjoy it to the fullest. But I also want you guys to be doing what you're meant to be doing. And so feel free to text me, comment below, do whatever you want, but I want to hear your stories. I want to hear how you're doing what you're meant to be doing, and how you've seen your lives change, or how you've seen doors open that came out of nowhere. Okay? Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.